It was a beautiful day outside, the first day of summer vacation. Sam pedaled faster as he hurried to the playground. He was excited to make some new friends to spend the summer with. He finally arrived at the playground and parked his bike. He scrambled off and nearly tripped. His shoe was untied. He quickly tied it as he noticed some kids playing in the treehouse on the far end. He jogged over to where they were and started climbing the ladder. A big kid with a threatening scowl and a skull picture on his shirt popped into view at the top.
Hey, go away. This treehouse isn't for you.
Sam stopped in the middle of the ladder.
I just want to play.
He answered.
My name is Sam.
Another boy appeared, equally as menacing.
You aren't allowed. We own this treehouse,
He growled. Sam was afraid and quickly made his way back down, retreating under the stares of the two other boys. Since there were no other kids there, he went over to the swing set and began swinging. He was thinking about how nice the singing birds sounded when the boys climbed down from the treehouse and walked over to his swing. They looked angry.
What do you think you're doing?
Sam looked startled.
Swinging?
The boy with the skull looked about a year or two older than Sam. He frowned even more.
Didn't we just tell you over there that we own this playground? Now scram!
Sam knew they did not own the playground.
I came here all the time last summer. I only want to make some friends.
The boys did not look like they wanted to make friends.
You better leave. We don't want friends.
Sam attempted once more to make friends with them.
What are your names? I'm Sam.
One of the boys pushed him on the shoulder.
Sam, go away. We told you we don't want you here.
So Sam reluctantly left the playground on that beautiful summer day, riding back home discouraged. He had really been looking forward to making new friends, but he'd only made enemies. His mom had cookies waiting for him in the kitchen. She looked up when he walked in.
What are you doing home so early? You just left, Sam. I thought you wanted to go play today.
He told her all about what had happened on the playground.
Some boys were mean and wouldn't let me play. They wouldn't even tell me their names.
She looked concerned.
Sounds like you have some enemies.
Sam only frowned. His mom was quick to offer advice.
Do you know what Jesus says about enemies?
What?
He said to love and pray for our enemies. He wants us to be nice to them.
Really?
Yes, and in return, maybe these boys will become your friends.
Do you really think so?
Definitely.
So Sam prayed for his enemies all through that day while he was at home. The next morning, when he hopped on his bike to ride to the playground, he was confident that Jesus might help him be friends with the mean boys. They were his enemies, but he had prayed for them and he would try to love them today. He reached the playground and sure enough, the boys were in the treehouse just like yesterday. Sam walked over and said hello in his kindest voice.
You came back again?
They were just as angry as before.
Yes, I came back to tell you that I would like to make friends with you and not enemies. I prayed for you all yesterday. Maybe we can play?
The boys just snarled at him some more. But Sam had an idea. Today one of the boys was wearing a jersey from a popular baseball star.
Do you like baseball? It's my favorite sport. I watch it with my dad all the time.
At this, the boy in the jersey smiled.
Yeah, I love baseball. Me and my brothers watch it too.
They started talking about different players and who they thought might win different games coming up. Sure enough, the boys invited Sam into the treehouse and they played together all day. They became great friends after all. Sam had done just as Jesus asked and loved his enemies, trying to find something in common with them. They had more fun being friends than enemies anyways.